Hey guys, Jazz the Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode on JazzyCraft. And today we are going to be finishing up our little path over here, including building a wall that will separate the clerics from the rest of the village. Clerics and librarians. So let me show you what I did since the last episode. So we took this path and we brought it up here to this hill. The hill I brought down a little bit, and we created a path going all the way around it, surrounding this hill. Also on this hill, we have a little pattern here of mossy blocks with leaves and tall grass. No, not tall grass, but tall flowers. I forgot what these are called. And then the little baby flowers in between them, separating each layer. And then on all four corners, or all four sides of this hill, there's a path leading to the top, right up here. And this will just basically be a lookout point. So you just come up here and look over the village just like that. And what you're looking at now, that stone structure, is the wall that will go up between the village and in the centerpiece for the rest of the librarians and the clerics. So we're going to be working on that today, this stone wall right here, and then decorating right there the landscaping between the stone wall and the path. So we're going to take this wall and bring it all the way down to that point right there and stop. We won't go in the other direction because I don't want to confine the amount of space that I have to build those cleric houses in Librarian Cathedral, or whatever we want to call it. I don't know what we're going to call it yet, but it's basically where they're going to be housed so we can get their books, and for the clerics trade for the zombie flesh mainly. Maybe get some lapis or some redstone if needed, but we probably won't because we're going to be doing a lot of mining anyways. So let me get started on this wall here, and then I will show you what it looks like in a couple minutes. Alright, so we have the wall up and ready to go. So what I want to do next is add some trees on the outside here, but we're not going to use the regular trees that we've been using, not azalea. We're going to use spruce trees because they are taller and it's supposed to be like a barrier. So they'll add some like a divider also. So we're going to have spruce trees going all along here. I'm going to start off with the single trees to see if those will work. They may not be big enough or tall enough, so you may have to use the 2x2, I guess. Yeah, 2x2 trees instead. But we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so we have our spruce trees. So let's tie up our horse first. Come here, buddy. There we go. Fence post. All the way over there. Alright, you wait right there. Alright, so let's put down our first tree. And then add some bone meal to it. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Not working out as I had planned, and this one does not want to grow. What is preventing it? Is it this? There we go. Alright. Yeah, so 4 might be the way we want to go, especially if we get a tree like that. If we get the long what? Bark? Long stem? Whatever it's called, well then that's not what we want. So let's put the next one here in this area. I don't want it too close to the wall, so right there should be good. Okay, it requires a lot of bone meal. There we go. I'm not sure if we're going to leave the pot soil or change it back to the regular grass. Oh, that's not the one we want, so we have to chop that down. We'll do that later. The next one, space it out there, should be good. I think yeah, I think we're gonna get this type more often than that one. And I mean, it's not bad, but like as you can see though, it's not really providing the divider, I guess, that we want. Only we could do like a bunch of them closer together. Let's break this one. Yeah, it looks like we'll have to do, because I'm not going to chop down all day these trees just to get the one we want. So we'll have to go with this style here. We'll just have to make them closer together then. We'll skip this area for now until I clear out those chests. Let's do one more here. That might be too close to that wall. Let's see. Nope, it still grew. Alright, so I'll get the rest of these planted, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so we have all the spruce trees up, and I'm starting to think that maybe it was a good idea to have the tall spruce trees instead of the Christmas tree ones. I like the way it looks. Let's go up on top of this hill and also take a look. We're going to need a lot of bone meal to get the flowers that we need, or start a flower farm. I couldn't get that out. Here we go. So now that's all done. So what we want to do is add some flowers right on the inside. Some flowers to break up the decoration. And we want the tall flowers to go along the wall. And I didn't know this, but you can actually make tall flowers now. I will show you that right now. We're going to take this purple one here. What is this called? Peony. Yep, so you just take that and you take your bone meal and you can make as many of these flowers as you want. That is awesome. I did not know you could do that. And we're going to do that with this red one also. My inventory full? Oh, okay. Alright, so we're going to take these and put them along, oops, not like that. There we go. Along the wall, just like that. And for these, we will do it on the edge of all of these. And in between, we'll put the red one. And alright, so we have those flowers up now. What we want to do is add in a couple small flowers sprinkled around the base there also. And I don't think we can bone meal. Actually, let's get some of these other flowers out now. So we have these small ones here. So I want to take these and just sprinkle them around. No exact pattern. I think that's all I have. Yeah. And like I said, I don't think we can bone meal this. No. And if we're on the outside, it doesn't spread. So we'd have to get flowers from somewhere else. So it turns out I had a chest full of some flowers. All these here. So we're going to take these, except for those two here. We'll probably add this lilac on the back wall like this, in between those two. There we go. Yeah, so we'll do that for that pattern. But we're going to take these flowers that I recently found and just throw them around. Alright, so we have the flowers sprinkled around. So next what we'll do is we'll take the grass spots that we have and just add bone meal to those areas to fill it in. Right, now that we have all these empty areas filled in, oops, there's one more right here. We're going to take those lilacs now, which is the last part, and we're going to add these around. Let's see, 18, we're going to need more than 18. 35. Probably need more than 35. Well, this should be good enough here. Alright, now we have the flowers up, bone meal up, and the flowers along the wall all complete. What we want to do next is add a andesite stair on top of the fence, or yeah, top of the wall here, just to add a little bit of decoration on top and to make sure that nothing spawns on top of the chiseled cobblestone blocks or chiseled stone brick blocks, whatever they're called. The full blocks are the ones that we want to make sure nothing spawns on top of. Alright, so we have the wall up, and I like that a lot, except for that little opening right there. We need to fix that. But it adds a lot to the way the wall looks now. I like that. It breaks it up a little bit, adds a little more detail. And we are all done with this wall right here. We are done with the landscaping. Alright, so let me show you the entrance, which will lead to the houses or the buildings for the clerics and librarians. It is right here. So this is the entrance here. A portal will be here leading to the nether so that there'll be easier travel to get from one spot to the next. Because right now I have a portal all the way over there, and the next one is all the way over there. So sometimes it's a little bit of a walk to get to the Fletchers, and I'm trying to minimize the distance or the length of time that we spend walking, because like I said, we are busy, we don't have time to waste. So that's why this portal will be here, and this portal will lead to a path, which will switch from the, what do they call this path? I have no idea. Let's see, what is it called? Shovel path? Dirt path, sorry, dirt path. So this is the dirt path, which will switch to the new path, which will be the deep slate. Yes, we're going to use deep slate cobblestone as the path or the roads for this area here. Once again, thank you for joining me on another amazing episode of JazzyCraft as we built this beautiful wall right behind us and added some flowers around it. Until next time, guys, adios.